Today we're with Jennifer Adams, District 29, Alabama State Senate candidate. Ms. Adams, would you tell the people why you're running and what the issues are?
Well, I became concerned when I saw what was happening in the District 29 race earlier during qualifying time, and I decided that in order to ensure that we had an alternate voice for the voters in the Wiregrass area, that I needed to put my name down on the ballot for the fall.
Now, you're running as a Democrat, and are you saying what concerned you was what they were doing in the Republican side?
That's correct.
Okay. What do you look as the issues in District 29 and what you want to do as state senator?
Of course, the number one issue is always jobs. But I'm a retired teacher, and I see the benefits of education. I know the importance of education, and I know the importance of having a good education to get a job. So that's part of my priority, is to make sure that we have a good educational system in the state of Alabama and in the Wiregrass area, that our students are prepared. I would like to see the dropout rate drastically reduced, if not completely done away with. I think we've got to do things to ensure that all of our children get a high school diploma, because we know that's absolutely necessary now in order to get a job. We also need that workforce in the Wiregrass area if we intend on having industries to come into the Wiregrass to improve our opportunities for jobs here in the Wiregrass. And so it all is kind of connected there. My other priority, I guess, would be to make sure that we take care of our older people. I was told by a very wise man that we will be judged one day by how we treat our children and our elderly people. So that's part of my priority as well.
One of the top issues is country crossings and what's happened with the Republican governor that has come down here. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm in favor of letting the people vote. Of course, the Democrats are big on letting the people vote. The way our Constitution is set up, by the way, I taught Alabama civics several years in the 9th grade, so I'm very familiar with the Alabama Constitution, particularly the later parts that we operate under now. And according to that, any big issue like that, normally we let the people vote. We let the people vote when Don Siegelman wanted the lottery, and they voted it down. We let the people vote when Riley wanted the amendment with the taxes, and we voted it down. People seem to assume that if we vote on it, it's automatically going to be a done deal. That's not necessarily so. But the only way we're going to stop the fighting and the bickering and whatever is to vote. Once the people vote and have spoken, then we can go from there. But until then, it's going to continue to be the mess that we're in right now.
Now, June 1 is election day, and you have a Democratic and a Republican primary. You're on the Democratic ticket, unopposed, so people will not see your name on the ballot in June. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You will face 3 candidates in November, possibly 3 candidates, being whoever wins the Republican primary, and I can't remember their names. If Senator Smith, the incumbent Republican, runs as an independent and yourself as Democrat. Is that correct?
That's correct, and that's part of the reason I'm in the race. It's because we don't know. We still don't know who's going to be involved in the election once the primary is over. So there was too much uncertainty, and I just felt like that there was too many things at stake in the Wiregrass area that we needed something for certain, and so that's me.
Tell the people something about Jennifer Adams, some of your history.
Well, I taught school for 32 years, retired. For 7 years, my husband and I have been operating an insurance business where we basically concentrate on long-term care insurance, concentrate on association and employer group type insurance. So I've got a business background as well as the educational background. I have a bachelor's degree from Auburn University. I've got a master's degree from Troy University. I also have an additional degree in administration, school administration. I'm qualified to be the superintendent of education, for that matter. So I have a business sense about me. It's not that, I would not know how to handle business, because I do. I've been trained to do so. And then, of course, with us having our own business, we've had to function in a business manner in that as well. So I do have a business background as well as an educational background. So I feel like that I'm well qualified for this office that I'm seeking.
Anything else that you'd like to share?
My big thing, I'll be honest, my big thing is I'm a grandmother. And I want my grandchildren to be able to grow up, get a good education. My 3 children have a good education. My 3 children live in Alabama. I want my grandchildren to have the same opportunity if they choose to do so. No grandmother wants their grandchildren to move across the country because they can't find a job at home. And I'm the same way. And I'm sure all the parents and grandparents feel the same way in Alabama. They want us to provide something in Alabama. I want my grandchildren to have a better future than it looks like right now than a lot of us have. You know, every generation wants the next generation to have a better future than the one before. And for the first time since the recession, it's not looking that way. So that's what I want to do. I want to do what I can in the time that I have left in order to see that my grandchildren and your grandchildren and the other grandchildren in Alabama have a better future than what it looks like right now they might have.
Somebody wants to help you on your campaign for the November race. How do they contact you?
They'd have to contact me at my home phone at 792-9194 here in Dothan.
Thank you.
Thank you.